One is the architecture is very important to make sure it is interoperable and robust. So it's the architecture for the future. I think that's very key, and it's secure. And so as things happen, you know it's going to, you're not going to have to replace your architecture. A second thought is, and our advanced services teams and others can help, but to really think about a vision for where you want to go with collaboration and have a strategy, thinking about your business today, the challenges that you have, and where you want to get to. And it may take 5 years or 6 years, and that's okay. But if you have that strategy, then you can sequence what's important to go really fast at versus medium speed versus something that's longer speed. And I think most companies don't really have that strategy, so it's very reactive. And when a PBX blows up in one site, they replace it, or when there's a business that wants to have a new smartphone, they do that. But I think if you can step back and think about that collaboration strategy, then you can think about, again, you know you're on the right path in terms of architecture, and you can go there in phases, and that will help to make it more manageable. If you think about Cisco's history, we obviously did routing, right, and switching, where you had the same issue of multiple different routing standards, and we became a great company by integrating across all of those standards to let people leverage the internet and intranets, et cetera, in their enterprise. And the reason we got into collaboration and communications and at the beginning days voice was we did see fragmentation. And we wanted to provide interoperability across all of these different systems. And it's getting even more important now, but Cisco really has interoperability in our DNA. And it's very important to our strategy. And if you look at some of the things we're talking about, like being able to do video on an iPad, as well as on a Windows PC, or on a mobile phone, or a RIM device, I think we are unique in the industry in terms of being able to interoperate across those platforms, as well as, of course, being able to connect with other legacy voice systems that are out there as well. And you're going to see more in terms of interoperability from Cisco as well, but it's very important. I think that's a key why Cisco point, because the reality is it's not going to be just one OS and one PBX anymore. Most companies today have a variety of different systems, and we want to have one collaboration platform that integrates whatever you have, but also provides that integrated experience across everything. Now, if you have the full platform from Cisco, you're going to get even more value, and you're going to be able to deploy faster, and you're going to have a lower cost of ownership through lower costs. But the reality is it's hard to think 5 years from now what applications you're going to want to connect to. You might all be using Google Apps, for all I know, in terms of email and so forth. And so with Cisco, you can be assured you're going to be able to connect with Google and with other systems and be able to collaborate very effectively.